Hey Cougs, welcome back to another episode of In the Game. I'm your reporter Elisha, Qazi, and in this episode, I'll be giving you a breakdown of the biggest WNBA trades and free agency moves. The first big trade of the offseason was a three-way trade between the Seattle Storm, the LA Sparks, and the Las Vegas Aces. In this trade, the Seattle Storm guard, Jewell Loyd, ends up in Las Vegas, and Kelsey Plum goes to the LA Sparks. The Storm also received the Sparks' second overall pick and center Lee Uru. They also received the Aces' first-round pick in the 2026 draft. The Sparks received Seattle's 9th overall pick in the 2025 draft and its 2nd overall pick in 2026, in addition to Kelsey Plum. The Aces received Jewell Loyd and the 13th overall pick in the 2026 draft. This is good for the Aces as they don't have a first-round pick. They'll get the first pick of the second round. Another big trade is the biggest trade in WNBA history. It was a four-way trade between the Dallas Wings, the Connecticut Sun, the Phoenix Mercury, and the Indiana Fever. In this trade, Dallas ended up with last season's most improved player, Dejanay Carrington, Ty Harris, and a 2026 second-round swap from the Connecticut Sun. They also get Nelissa Smith and a right to swap a 2027 third-round pick from the Fever. Lastly, they receive Micah Harrigan from Phoenix. From this, Phoenix received Satu Sabally, Kalani Brown, and Sevgi Uzun from Dallas. They also get Alyssa Thomas from the Connecticut Sun. Indiana received Sophie Cunningham and a 19th pick of the draft from Phoenix. They also get Jaylen Brown from the Wings. Lastly, Connecticut received J.C. Sheldon from the Dallas Wings, Rebecca Allen and Tasha Cloud from Phoenix, and Indiana's 9th pick in the draft. Becca Allen has also already been traded again to the Chicago Sky. Moving on to free agency. The first slightly shocking thing to come out of free agency was Brittney Griner signing to the Atlanta Dream. To me, this sort of guarantees that Diana Taurasi has retired because I couldn't see BG leaving if she was coming back. I'm not prepared for this, but I saw it coming. Another big move was DeWanna Bonner signing with the Fever. After Alyssa Thomas left the Sun, it was obvious Bonner was also going to leave, but most fans definitely didn't expect her to reunite with former coach Stephanie White in Indiana. Due to all of this movement, Marina Mayberry, who also just got traded to the Sun in the middle of last season, has now also requested a trade out. Another equally surprising one is Aces player Sydney Colson also signing with the Indiana Fever on a one-year deal. The Fever seem like they might be playoff contenders again. With the additions of DeWanna Bonner, Sophie Cunningham, the re-signing of Kelsey Mitchell, and now adding a veteran role player like Sydney, they could be an interesting matchup this year. Last season's 6th Player of the Year, Tiffany Hayes, has also just signed to the Golden State Valkyries. The former ace will now join her former rookie Kate Martin and assistant coach Natalie Nazake in the Bay. Next season's Aces roster is definitely going to look really different with Kelsey, Tiffany, and Sydney gone. The craziest part of the offseason has to be Connecticut Sun losing not only their head coach, but their whole starting lineup from last season, with Carrington and Harris now joining the Wings, Alyssa Thomas joining Phoenix, Brianna Jones signing with Atlanta, DB signing to the Fever, and now Marina asking for a trade out. The former title contenders will be starting from scratch next season. It'll be interesting to see what moves are made and what other stars are going to utilize free agency. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on all these different trades and who you think won them. With all these moves, draft night will definitely be interesting to see as picks have been traded left and right. All I know is that my Wings are keeping their #1 pick. That's all I got for you today. I'm your reporter Elisha, and I'll see you next time. Go Cougs.